Hey everyone, welcome back. For almost 2 years, investing was easy. Not because stocks were easy, but because story was easy. AI would change everything. Nvidia would keep growing. Companies would spend billions. And eventually everyone would make money. That was the story. And for a while, Wall Street was happy to believe it. But this week something changed. For the first time in a long time, investors stopped asking, how big can AI become? And started asking something much more dangerous. Where is the money?
Where is the money?
And I think that single question explained almost everything that happened this week. Because one famous investor started betting against AI. One of the biggest AI winners got punished after good news, and investors quietly started moving money somewhere else. So let's talk why Wall Street suddenly wants proof. Let's start with Michael Burry. For those who don't know, Michael Burry is the investor who famously predicted the 2008 financial crisis. He made billions betting against the US housing market before it crashed. This week, Michael Burry revealed bearish positions against Nvidia, Micron, Tesla, and several semiconductor-related investments. Now, honestly, I don't think the important story is Michael Burry. The important story is why people suddenly care. Because 6 months ago, nobody cared if someone was bearish on AI. The trend was too strong, the narrative was too powerful. But today, investors are listening. And I think that's because something subtle has changed. The market no longer wants AI promises. The market wants AI profits. That's a very different environment. And nowhere was that more obvious than Micron. Micron delivered exactly what investors wanted. Strong demand, strong AI exposure, strong growth. In theory, this should have been a perfect AI success story, but the stock struggled. And that's fascinating, because when good news stops producing great reactions, the market is telling you something. Investors are not asking, is AI real? That debate is already over. Instead, they are asking how much of that future is already priced into this stock. And that is a completely different question. A great company can still become a disappointing investment if expectations get too far ahead of reality. I think this week reminded investors of that. But here is the part almost nobody is talking about. Maybe some of you realize money didn't leave the market, it moved. While investors were dumping some of the crowded AI trades, money quietly started showing up in other places. Healthcare, financials, industrials, older sectors that nobody wanted to discuss a few months ago. And I think many investors misread what's happening. Because if money leaves Nvidia and goes into healthcare, that is not the same thing that money leaving the market. Those are two completely different signals. One is fear, the other is rotation. And this week looked much more like rotation. Now here is why I think this matters. We are about to enter earnings season. And earnings season is where stories meet reality. For the last 2 years, investors have rewarded possibility. Now they are going to start demanding evidence. Who is actually making money from AI? Who is simply spending money on AI? Who benefits first? Who benefits later? And who may never benefit at all? Those questions are about to become much more important. Because eventually every major investment theme faces the same test. At some point, the market stops paying for the dream and starts paying for the results. So when I look back at everything that happened this week, I don't see a market collapse. I don't see the end of AI. And I definitely don't see a reason to panic. What I see is a market becoming more selective, more demanding, more skeptical, and honestly that may be healthy. Because strongest opportunities usually appear when investors stop buying stories blindly and start looking for proof. And right now, that's exactly what Wall Street seems to be doing. The question is no longer who is talking about AI. The question is who is actually making money. And I think that may be the most important question investors will ask for the rest of this year. So let me know what you think. Has the AI trade simply matured, or is Wall Street seeing something much bigger? If you enjoyed this weekly commentary, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next one.